Year. All right, so I got another story for y'all, and it's about the latest drop. Well, it's a bunch of drops, right? But the latest drop that I feel had, well, no, I'm not even gonna go there. I was about to say the most hype, but the Salesman 6s, right? The reverse infrared Salesman 6s just came out this past Saturday, and obviously there's a huge thing about it that I've seen, at least, where a bunch of people that absolutely hate the shoe, you know what I mean, a bunch of wild things being said about it, which is crazy to me, but hey, to each their own. I don't care. I like them joints. It's actually the second pair of 6s I ever got. Now, the story about them for me is, though the infrared 6s, right, which is like, we're talking small differences. It's the same shoe to me personally. There are subtle differences with it, but the infrared 6s I saw, I want to say back, oh man, don't give me the line on the year, but I know I was in elementary school, right? And in the elementary school I went to, this one kid had them joints. And that was the first time, like, I always liked sneakers, but before then, I used to just pick sneakers that I thought would make me run faster. Like, that's what I literally believe, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be the only one that used to think that. But anyway, so when I saw them, I think that took my love of sneakers to a new height. Now, at that time, I still didn't know what they was. All I knew is I loved them joints, and the dude that wore them, when I tell you he wore them like literally every day, and I would stare at them shoes, man. It's the first pair of shoes I used to literally just stare at because them joints were so fire to me. You know what I mean? All right, excuse me, I'll just speed. All right, so, man, literally that started my love of not only sneakers, you might as well say Jordans, right? Now, I knew they were Jordans, but I didn't know what they was called. I wasn't on it like that at that time, right? But that put me on. So then I was like, obviously the Bread 4s came out before that. Now, when I didn't really search it out at that time. You know, it was a little different than how it is now. We got the internet and all that stuff, right? Now, we used to get the East Bays. I didn't look at them like that, but I definitely got the East Bays and looked for them. But I looked for them more so for football cleats and stuff like that, not really sneakers to wear. Now, I want to say it wasn't too long after that, I ended up seeing the Bread 4s, which, if you watch my last video, you know how I feel about the Bread 4s. And then once, to me again, those are the best sneakers ever made. Now, I obviously got the reverse infrared Salesman Jordan 6s. And I think they're absolutely fire. And to me personally, I think I like the extra red on there and like it better than the original. That's just me. You know what I mean? I like the original too. But the thing that kills me about the 6 is that little shoelace covering or whatever. I just lace mine over top of that and I'm good. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. But yeah, so that started the love of sneakers for me. If you got a story, let me hear what started your love of sneakers or your love of Jordans, whatever. Hit me up. And as always, when pushing gets to shoving, do what you got to do to survive. You heard me.